Alright, we should be live with the right thing this time. Let me just double check. Connecting. Perfect. It says we are playing Flight Simulator 2020 Chat and Chill. That's what we're doing. We're only doing an hour and 11-minute flight, and we're headed out of Winnipeg this time just because it is, I'm looking out the window right now. The weather is beautiful. It's a bit cold. It's actually very cold. We're on, what's it called? Extreme cold warning or something. Doesn't bother me. It was just a little cold when I was sleeping last night. I'm still going outside and doing my shopping in sweater. That's Canada for you. Anyways, let's get started. We're not starting on the runway because I don't want everything already checked for us. I want to go through the checklist myself and get things up and running. I don't usually do that. Okay, we're looking good on every platform here. I got my chat up for Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all of them. Just on this far screen, all the way over there. Preview right there, chat there, game here. I gotta put my game in the center eventually. Oh well. Is this guy my little taxi dude? Hold up. That's what's gonna get me out onto the runway? So the guy's gonna pick up my front wheel, I guess? I don't know how it works. We'll see. Anyways, we gotta go through the checklist. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get our, not objectives, not navlog. Where's our objectives? Oh. No. Checklist. That's what I was looking for. Checklist. Here we go. So, before starting engine, we need to, like, make this stuff small. Parking brake. That should be set. Where is it? We're gonna find it. Let's just, I haven't flown this plane yet. We'll just do the evaluation.
Parking brake. Set. Power levers. Idle. Generator switches. On. Battery switch.
Is that, did I turn it on? There, that's on.
Avionics master switch.
That's this one. Set it to dispatch.
Dispatch.
Okay, that's that page. Okay, evaluation.
Right engine starter button. Push. Right engine run/stop button.
Run when N2 equals 20%. What is N2? I'm sure it's on one of these displays somewhere.
Run when N2 equals 20%.
Oh.
ITT and N1.
Monitor. Okay. What am I monitoring them for? Oh. Well, stuff is happening. I guess I'll probably just wait until they stop increasing or doing things. Not like it can increase forever. And then we do the same thing for the left engine. Okay, this is probably the point. Oh, we're trying to even out at 20. Okay.
Monitor. Left engine start.
This one. Oh, we got to do the same thing, but I can't remember it. Ah, here we go.
Repeat procedure.
There we go. So, let me just double check that we got our second engine. Yep, it is coming up.
Requesting pushback.
Are you gonna get pushed? Oh, they are doing it. That's cool. Let's just keep, I think that was a little premature. What are you doing? Is that normal? Yeah, I guess it looks normal. Why does she look so much closer? She looks like she's in my side window. Yeah, you're like behind me somehow. Cockpit view is way off. Oh, never mind. Just thought it was. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Okay, after starting engine, we go avionics master switch.
Avionics master switch.
On.
On.
Lights. Those two are on. Oh, I got that one too. Is there another one?
Ground Big Boy 042069er, requesting the end of pushback.
Big Boy 042069er, request to end pushback received.
Come on.
Ground Big Boy 042069er, request taxi for departure to the south with India.
Autocomplete? Oh, I needed the other ones.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 31 using taxiway Hotel Echo. Contact
You pushed me with my parking brake on? It's weird. Oh, where am I headed?
Taxi to and hold short runway 31 using taxiway Hotel Echo Big Boy 042069er.
Okay. So we're going to want to GPS tracking. We're going to zoom right in. 3-1 they said? I think that's this one. Yeah. I guess we're gonna go down this way, it looks like. Okay. Get that a little out of the way here. I think we completed the checklist. Okay, that's way too high. No, 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 no. What are we taking off on the taxiway? No, not planning to. Hold short of runway 31. I don't think we should be traveling this fast.
Big Whale 42069er, hold position, caution, other traffic. Big Whale 42069er, continue taxi.
Okay.
Hold position. Big Whale 42069er.
What am I...
Ground perimeter 1070, requesting pushback.
Okay, we're good to go. I don't know why it said hold position again.
1070, pushback, request accepted.
How do we reset camera? I can't remember. I think it was this one. No.
Requesting the end of pushback. Perimeter 1070.
I have a button for it.
Pushback received.
Landing here.
Oh god.
Ground perimeter 1070 within the ready to taxi
Am I-
IFR.
Am I clear?
Perimeter 1070 taxi to and hold short at runway 31 via taxiway Hotel Echo. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready.
Hold short, runway 31. Using taxiway HE. Ah, shit.
Taxi to and hold short runway 31 via taxiway Hotel Echo. Perimeter 1070.
Okay. I think I'm on the wrong place. We're just gonna take off. I tried to do it legit. Let's see if I did it right. No. Nope, I'm just sitting on a runway like a goof. Okay. Let's go then.
Big Whale 42069er, you are not cleared to take off.
No. No, I wasn't. Oh, yeah, because I was supposed to go to the other end, I think.
Perimeter 15105 and maintain 10,000 feet. Winnipeg Center, Big Whale 42069er, in type Cessna C25C 4 miles northwest of Winnipeg 2,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Big Whale 42069er, Winnipeg Center. Walk 73.
There's some pretty clear clouds up here.
Walk 7365, Big Whale 42069er.
7365, hey? Okay.
Big Whale 42069er.
We'll try.
Radar contact 4 miles west of Winnipeg, 4,200 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace. Charlie airspace, Nicoyo 42069er.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet perimeter 1510.
Perimeter 1510 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
What was it? 7350, I think?
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet perimeter 1510.
Perimeter 1510 traffic is 2.3 miles at 5,800 feet Cessna C25C. Report them in sight. Nicoyo 42069er traffic is 8.3 miles at 9,600 feet to nearest. Report them in sight.
Okay.
Nicoyo 42069er, have the traffic.
I don't see anyone.
1510 have the traffic.
7350? I believe so. I think it'll tell us once we get to the height.
Perimeter 1510, please expedite your descent to 3,000 feet.
Oh, I am too high. That should hopefully even us out.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
No, I don't need a landing gear. Come on, down to 7350. Bring the flaps up. See if we can even out. Way too high.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Yes, yes.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Should be at 7350.
Overspeed.
Just trying to get down there.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Okay, I guess we'll just let it do what it's doing.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
I could bring the flaps down.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
There we go. Oh gosh.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I don't need the landing gear, just let me slow down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Here we go, we're almost there.
Overspeed. 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 Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
God, this is gonna be the worst flight ever.
Landing gear.
Trying to,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay. Here we go, we're doing alright now. Hey Mancoba, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Oh no, that was why is my feed still broken? I think that said Oscar though. Thanks for welcome back, Oscar. I don't know what's going on here. I might have to sync it up, or maybe I'll just stop using Streamlabs altogether. I think that's my goal. But I've paid for a year. God, this is some sporadic flying.
Overspeed.
Of course we're overspeed.
Overspeed.
I'm just trying to even it out.
Landing gear.
Maybe I need a
Landing
lot
gear.
less
Landing.
engine.
Landing gear.
$73.50. That's where we gotta be. Yeah, Minipede, the last notification I have is a like from 4 days ago. So you can go faster if you fly higher. I could request a higher altitude, but I've been told 73.50. Let's see. ATC, I think it is. What's this?
Winnipeg Center, Mikoyo 42069 or 5 miles northeast of Charlie Papa Juliet. 6 request IFR to Minneapolis, ready to copy. Mikoyo 42069 is cleared to Minneapolis Airport and filed.
Oh, that's Squawk. Squawk 7365, not Fly at 7365. I don't even know what Squawk 7365 is. We're Googling it. Oh. Climb and maintain 1300. 13,000, my bad.
Turn left, heading 145. Proceed on course, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Mikoyo 42069.
Put that up there, heading 145. Oh, here we go.
Speed below 200 knots, perimeter 1510.
Murat, thanks for the follow. Only one notification came through there. I didn't see the other one. Where are we going? 13,000?
Tower on 118.3 perimeter 1510.
Yeah, 13,000 feet. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these. And we're going 45 to go. Oh, Jesus. We are way off course here. Here we go. Keep on going up. I gotta turn, but that's kind of screwing up my climb when I'm turning. Where are we even going? Minneapolis, I think? Okay, we're getting there. I guess I could just use the, what is that, a rudder? I don't even know the right names for all this stuff. Come on, 13,000, keep going. Keep climbing. Okay, we could probably tone it down now. Oh yeah. Bring it right down. What was it at 30% before? Come on. Oh, we're too high. Damn it. I didn't want to do a jerky motion like that. Okay, we're gonna put this back on AI for a bit while I... No, 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 no. We are not gonna do that, I guess. They just want to throttle right up. What? 13,000 feet. I just hit 13,000 feet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay.
And maintain 13,000 feet. Big Oil 42069er.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
13,000 feet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Laps back down. Goddamn.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
No, we don't need a landing gear. Thank you. I just don't want to be overspeed. Oh, no, no. Here we go. That's right where we want to be, I believe. Roughly. And we are back in line. Almost.
Big Oil 42069er. Please expedite your descent to 13,000 feet.
I'm at 13,000 feet. Hold up. Active pause.
Big Oil 42069er. Contact Minneapolis Center on 127.8.
I'm at
Going
13,000
to
feet.
127.8. Big Oil
Far as I can tell.
42069er. Minneapolis Center. Big Oil 42069er. 13,000 feet.
Big Oil 42069er, Minneapolis Center. Continue as planned. QNH 30
Gotta
decimal.
get back in line. Okay. We're doing it. This is something on a controller. Tell you that. Oh, we are way too low. Like 100 feet too low. It's a big area to be low. There we go.
42069er, please expedite your descent to 13,000.
What are you talking about? I'm at 13,000 feet. Okay, let's go down to like 1250 and see if that fixes it. Come on. Oh, that worked well. Now we're going too fast.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, we should be right on the line now. Let's see. Why did they throttle right up? Control aircraft. We're gonna throttle right up. We're gonna go over speed.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Why? Why is this a thing?
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Is it, I heard it's something to do with an option in here. Flight model, no, it's MISC maybe? Units of measurement. No, that's not it. Is it? No. Something about changing it to Mach instead of knots or something.
Overspeed.
Which
Overspeed.
airspeed is at knots.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I just hate hearing that overspeed thing.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Turn it down. We don't need BFR map over here either. Why is it over here?
Overspeed. Overspeed.
I get it, I get it.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Okay, we're gonna turn the flaps all the way down here. That's not good. That's gonna damage some stuff, but or it would if we had damage on. But we gotta lower our speed real fast. AI pilot just does not care about damaging the engines or anything.
Big Whale 42069er, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 13,000
I think 2,500 is
0.49er.
where we want to be. Or 1250.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Big Whale 42069er.
There we go. We're going too fast again. Here we go. Okay. There, this is about where we want to be. In terms of speed, engine power, all that, we are doing good, but I'm so far off course again. This is impossible. Especially when AI pilot does not want to cooperate. Wonder how far out we are. I feel like we're doing pretty good. It was an hour flight, so we're at a half hour through our live video here. We should be halfway through our flight. Oh, we're only at 12,100 now. That's not good.
Big Whale 42069er, you are 300
Oh, now I'm 300 feet below. So it is about 1250 that I need to be at.
QNH 30.48.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Big Whale 42069er.
12,500 would be the more correct way of saying that, but 1250 is the same thing. Unless we were 10 times lower than we are, then that would probably be really bad. Good chance I'm hitting a mountain or something. Let's put our engines up a bit. We seem to be falling. I should probably do a couple tutorials on how to use the in-plane autopilot rather than the AI control we have here. In-plane autopilot would be a lot more useful. And probably a lot more stable as well.
42069er, you are
Yes, yes.
below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet QNH 30.49er.
not 13,000, it's actually 1230, but 12,400. We're still way off course. We'll just sneakily go over this way. We're still climbing in speed, so that's not great. We're starting to climb in altitude, so that is also not great. Let's do it. A little bit of a crazier turn. Let's turn down our engines. That should fix it. See how far out we are. Oh, we are not even close to halfway. Yeah, let's keep turning into our light line here. Okay. Turn our speed way down.
Big Wheel 42069er, contact Minneapolis Center on 134.75.
Going to 13.
Oh, right. Winnipeg is like on the border, so we are way out of Canada at this point. Oh, we need our engine back up.
42069er is at 12,300 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
What the hell? Now it recognized we're at 12,300.
42069er, Minneapolis Center, continue as planned. QNH 30.48.
Looks snowy over here. Here we go. Now we're headed up. Once I get that autopilot figured out, not the AI control, we don't need AI control at all because it's useless. And we've way overshot that line. I gotta pay attention to that. Oh, we're headed into some clouds too. Let's do a sharp. This will get us back on track. Let's go over speed too. Okay. And here comes the line. Let's not cross it. Oh. Right on it. Okay. Perfect. Now we have control back.
Big Wheel 42069er, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude.
Are you kidding me?
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, QNH 30.48.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Big Wheel 42069er.
Okay, turn down the engine. A good way to shake up all your passengers. Nobody sleeps on this flight. I may be a private jet, but my service is not great. Ugh. Some big fluffy clouds over there. Oh, we're getting there. D-cell. I don't know what that is. We'll find out, I'm sure. I believe we're right where we want to be now. Let's raise altitude. Come on. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Keeping everything somewhat stable. This is probably my most successful flight in terms of stability. Oh, wrong button there. Pretty. What is that over there? Some sort of lake.
Big whale 42069er, you are 700 feet below your assigned altitude.
Am I though?
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet QNH.
So 2,700 is our assigned altitude.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
I'm pretty sure my
42069er.
altimeter or whatever it is just off by 300 feet, but I don't know how to reset it. Oh, and I'm way off course. Shoot. Fix it. I like these clouds. Real pretty. Oh, I am way down right now. Uh, 12,700 is what I should be aiming for.
Big whale 42069er, please expedite your climb to 13,000 feet.
I'm going. I don't want to mess with the engines anymore. Okay, I guess we're messing with the engines. And back up, yes? Come on. I guess we'll do a tutorial after this to try and figure out autopilot, I guess. I said I guess like twice at least in that sentence.
Big whale 42069er,
Yes, I heard you the
expedite
first
your
time, you
climb
little
to
shit.
13,000 feet.
Just because you're ATC doesn't mean you're my boss. It's actually exactly what it means. Okay, we're way over where we need to be now, so back to 38, I think. Yeah. I can't wait for the landing. I'm getting pretty good at landings. Oh my god, we're way below where we need.
069er, you are 700 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet QNH 30.22.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Big Boy 04206
My altitude for this has been ridiculous. Here we go, 12.7, right up there. $12,650, pretty much where I want to stick. Come on, get our speed back up. What do we want? Like 270, 280-ish? Yeah, roughly 280. Okay, put it back down to 40%. This should put us right where we want to be. And I shouldn't have to really think about it anymore. Let's bring it up, because we're losing speed and altitude. There we go. Now we're about halfway. See if I can go into the cockpit here and start to make things work. In terms of like autopilot and such. So there should be autopilot. I believe it's this stuff. Vertical speed. No. Flight director. Vertical speed. Oh, on. Decrease vertical speed. Well, where are we? 12,350. Oh, I see. Here we go. Is that going to do it? What if I put it all the way up here? That doesn't seem to do anything.
Big Boy 42069er, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet QNH 30.22.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Big Boy 04206
Just selecting course to the right. Okay. That's doing something I don't like. What if I just keep doing it? Okay. Now I gotta go all the way back, though. Okay. What just happened?
Minneapolis Center, generic November 220 Whiskey, 8,200 feet.
Generic November 220 Whiskey, Minneapolis Center, continuous planned. QNH 30.48.
Turn to hold altitude mode on.
Big Boy 42069er, please expedite your climb to 13,000 feet.
Increase vertical speed. Somehow. I don't think that's doing anything. Let's see if we can get all of this in one thing. Move this down here, I guess. $118, we are losing speed.
Big Boy 42069er, please expedite your climb to 13,000 feet.
Here we go. Looks like we're headed up. Slowly. Oh, I see what it is. This isn't like an autopilot, it's just a guide. What about... none of that? Pressurization.
Big Boy 42069er, please expedite your climb to 13,000 feet.
Nah, it's okay. We're fine. I really thought this stuff would be like autopilot stuff.
Big Boy 42069er, contact Minneapolis Center on 118.05.
There's no autopilot.
118.05. Big Boy 42069er.
We'll figure it out on the tutorial after we land.
Minneapolis Center Big Boy 42069er is climbing through 11,800 feet for 13,000 feet.
Are we climbing? I don't think we're climbing right now.
Big Boy 42069er Minneapolis Center. Continue as planned. QNH tree 0.48.
So, increase vertical speed. And we'll head... Oh, okay. Yikes. No. Let's just look at it through here. We're doing pretty alright. We just need to head up. 270. And we're at 42% engine. So that's kind of the sweet spot for keeping us where we are. 270 and 40. What was it? 42? That was like a low pressure system right there we just hit, I believe. Yep, I am headed back up to 13. 42%, right? That's what we gotta lay it back down to. I think we're doing alright. Pretty chill flight. And another low pressure system right there. I think. Looked like it. Or different winds, I don't know. I'm not sure what the technical term for something that just drops us a couple thousand feet is. So 279. We can go back down to, what was it, 42? 42. 270. We're losing speed. Let's go 44. Trying to get back in line too. Let's Let's even out. Okay, my triggers do nothing, so maybe I'll turn those into this rudder, and I'll put my camera back on the stick. That seems like a good plan. Oh, those are flaps. Okay, don't want that. We'll go back down to 42%. How far out are we? Oh yeah, we're well over halfway. So I think around here is where we're going to start lowering our altitude. Getting there pretty quick. So we're going to try to keep it around 1280, 1270 for altitude. That should keep us at a sweet spot where they're not going to yell at us for being too high, too low. 1270, okay. So straighten out. 1260. Let's go up to 43% on the engines. 12.5. Okay, here we go. We're raising again. 12.4. They're going to get mad at us real soon here. Trying to get close to this line again. That's kind of the guide for where we need to be. It's gonna be nice flying through these clouds on our landing. They're getting pretty thick out here towards Minneapolis. Not having a nice day in terms of weather, I guess. Not very sunshiny for them. .5 and sinking again. That is fixing though. Okay, we're getting pretty close to that line, which is good. At 12.4. Real close to that line. Let's try to start turning. 12.3. Let's go up in engine speed. Keep turning, get a little more aggressive. Nope. Come on. We're going to cross over that line. We did cross over. That. Nearly perfect. Diverging again. Still diverging. Okay. Right, looking good. Perfect. We're gonna stick right here. Hopefully. Okay, let's zoom out because we won't have to worry about that for a while. Zoom to right here. I don't know what this orange area is. Maybe it's a different airspace that we're gonna have to talk to for a second or two. We're headed up. Yeah, we're headed up. That's fine. That's just my confirmation. There's another plane all the way out here. Wonder if I can see it. Let's see, how far off are we? Let's correct that. Perfect. Where's that other plane? All the way out here? Let's go take a look. Way too far out. I can't see it. Okay, we turned way too far right there.
125.5 for Big Boy 42069er. Minneapolis Center Big Boy 42069er is climbing through 12,300 feet for 13,000.
I don't understand. It knows we're at 12,300 feet. But when we get to 13, we're too high. So I think everything over 1250 is good. Up to 13,000. We can't go over 13,000 though. Go up to 45%. Okay. Yeah. We're headed up there, don't worry. Given good weather, we will be up there in a couple minutes. Minneapolis is actually having some good weather. Not that cloudy. Speaking of, I gotta take a look outside for clouds today. I want to get a good picture of the starry sky. Since my phone can actually take photos of that, I really want to try it out. I got a bunch of stuff for Christmas that will make it a lot easier for me to take photos. So that, I don't know. I think it'd be nice to get a good photo or two tonight using the tripod and my phone and just see how good it can turn out. Yeah. I think we're doing pretty good.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Big Boy 42069er.
Well, let's give it 47%.
Going to 118.05. Big Boy 42069er. Minneapolis Center Big Boy 42069er is climbing through 12,600 feet for 13,000 feet.
Okay, we can go back down to 45, probably even 44%. pretty chill. I think we'll be playing a lot of Flight Simulator. Just because it does seem to be working properly. I'd like to get to learn the game. And just taking a look at the scenery is always nice. That looks a bit blurry though. Some
Victoria 42069er,
yeah.
contact Minneapolis Center on 121.05.
Let's go take a look, see how level we are here.
121.05.
Yeah, pretty much.
42069er. Minneapolis Center Big Boyo 42069er is climbing through 12,700
There we
feet
go.
for 13,000 feet. Big Boyo 42069er Minneapolis Center, continue as planned. UNH3 0.21.
Beautiful. Good looking game, that's for sure. Oh. Oh, and we just lost a ton of altitude. That's fine. Come on, center off. Oh, right, this is the center button. No, we're getting close to where we're headed here. We're going all the way over here. I'm not sure what decel here is, but I have a feeling we're going to start dropping altitude around there. So that's us coming in. Decel. So either we'll start dropping altitude around here, or maybe once we get a little closer in here. It kind of seems like decel would be a little far away to be dropping altitude, actually. Oh, what's going on over here? We're crossing the line again. Put GPS tracking back on. Run.
Big Boyo 42069er, you are flight 6 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Victor runway 35 approach via no transition. Clear to noon.
Oh, what's going on here?
Cessna 5, 4 Delta, you are flight 1 mile northwest. Climb and maintain 2,900 feet. Expect vector visual runway 10 left approach.
Headed back up. That's always good to see.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Victor runway 35 approach via the transition. Clear to Big Boyo 42069er.
Oh, shoot. I missed all of that, but that was useful information. 15 miles, 51 miles northwest.
Maintain 2,900 feet. Expect vector visual runway 10 left approach. Cessna 5 4 Delta.
That's not me. Maintain present heading, altitude, expect ILS runway 35 approach. North, north, east. West, west. Transition. Oh. Are they trying to say we're going to be coming in Runway 35 approach.
133.7 Dynasty Flight 232.
Excuse me, but I can't see anything about this airport. So that sucks. Oh, probably because that's just my next mark? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I should be able to see that airport. Hopefully. Maybe when I get closer? I don't know. What if I pop it out? No, I still can't see it. Navlog. Heading 147, I believe. It says right here. That's 63. I'm really messing with stuff at this point. VFR map. GPS tracking. Oh, I'm way off. Why am I way off? 147. Right there. No, 146. 147. Go. Maintain. Oh, that's Cessna. .146. Back to 147. Let's lean towards 148, though. There we go. Glad I finally got my speeds and everything figured out. It only took me, what, 10, 20 minutes? Okay, and we just dropped a ton of altitude again. Okay, tell me.
Oil 42069er, continues into turning and following heading 190.
Continue to the turning and following heading 190, big oil 42069er.
Heading 190.
Oil 42069er descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Okay, descending and maintaining 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, big oil 42069er.
And also heading 190. Here's where things get pretty hands-on.
126.9er 5 for Bigoyo 4206 Diner. Minneapolis approach Bigoyo 4206 Diner is out of 11,000 feet for 7,000 feet.
Bigoyo 4206 Diner, Minneapolis approach, continues into this plan.
I don't know where it's telling me to go, though. Oh, here it is. NN EWW? I don't know which one that is. Should be at 190. Oh, there's 190. NNEWW. I would very much like to not have this in the corner. There we go. Let's just take up our full vision with it for a second. Oh, that didn't help at all. Where am I? That's me. Yes? I am at 193 now.
Minneapolis approach
NNEWW.
42069er requesting vector to next waypoint.
Bigoyo 42069er continues into turning and following heading 190.
Continues into turning and following heading 190 Bigoyo 4206 Diner.
Ah, come on. Not a clue. Okay. We're gonna minimize it. We're gonna stick it back up in the corner there. And we're gonna GPS tracking back on. What is my 7,000 feet? Oh, I am way under where I need to be. 32, let's go back up to 40. Ooh. Put you over here. 7,000 feet. We are way low. And we're at 94.
You are 1,000 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. QNH 30.27.
6.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
Almost
Bigoyo
7.
4206 Diner.
This will be good right here. QNH. Not seeing any of that. There we go. Back up to 42% engine. And trying to climb. NNEWW, not a thing. QNH, I don't see any QNH. I don't see any NNEW. I'm probably not reading this right. Definitely need some tutorials.
Minneapolis approach Bigoyo 42069er requesting vector to next waypoint.
Bigoyo 42069er continues into turning and following heading 130.
I need to go this way. Following heading 130. Right there. Where's my airport I'm headed to?
You are 500 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. QNH 30.17. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Big Oil 42069er.
Okay. I am here.
42069er descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Big Oil 42069er.
Let's go down to 20%. And we'll also do a little turny turn towards the airport that we're trying to go to.
Minneapolis approach Big Oil 42069er. Requesting vector to next waypoint. Big Oil 42069er. Continue to Rosie turning and following heading 085.
085.
Continue to Rosie turning and following heading 085. Big Oil 42069er.
There we go, 85. Oh, our approach is going to be a little wonky. Winds are pretty bad out here. Rosie. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's getting these names from. Right there. To Rosie. Is not following 085.
Minneapolis approach Big Oil 42069er. Requesting vector to next waypoint. Big Oil 42069er. Continue to Rosie turning and following heading 345.
Oh, I am way low.
Continue to Rosie turning and following heading 345. Big Oil 42069er. Big Oil 42069er. You are 14 miles south of Minneapolis. Contact Minneapolis Tower on 123.675 when inbound on the approach.
Okay.
Tower on 123.675. Big Oil 42069er.
That's me.
Minneapolis Tower, Big Oil 42069er. 12 miles south inbound
There's
ILS
the airport.
Victor runway 35 approach.
Big Oil 42069er, Minneapolis Tower. Cleared ILS Victor runway 35 approach. QNH 30.18 wind 020 at 8.
runway 35. Find runway 35.
Victor runway 35 approach. Big Oil
That's it, right there.
4069er.
Heading in for runway 35.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
There we go. Looking good to me. Still a ways out. But in line for the proper landing. I think I can see it. I think it's this up here. We're a little low on speed. Let's just throttle all the way up.
Big Oil 42069er, clear to land runway 35. Wing 020 at 8.
I need to get a lot higher.
Clear to land runway 35. Big Oil 42069er.
There's our runway. Over here. We look like we are way out. Oh, it is directly ahead of us there. Pretty sure I'm seeing it. We are definitely not landing properly. Oh, this is gonna be a messy landing. I can just feel it. Maybe not.
500.
Okay, I think we got this actually. Oh, we're way short. My God, that was bad. Snow didn't help, but my landing did not help.
121.8 for Big Oil at 42069er.
Okay. Well, we don't need headings or anything anymore. We have to land on runway, contact ground on 1218.
Minneapolis ground, generic Alpha Charlie Oscar 2223 requesting the end of pushback.
Okay.
Generic Alpha Charlie Oscar 2223 request to
Oh,
end pushback.
let's take this way. Shoot.
Minneapolis ground air shuttle 6330 requesting the end of pushback.
Come on. Shut up for a minute.
Air Shuttle 6330 request to end pushback received.
Minneapolis ground Big Oil 42069er request taxi to the gate.
Big Oil 42069er taxi to gate 126 using taxiway Sierra Mike Whiskey cross runway 4 Whiskey Charlie cross runway 12 right Charlie
Jeez.
Alpha Delta Quebec. Minneapolis ground generic Alpha Charlie Oscar 2223 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR. Generic Alpha
Honestly,
Charlie
I don't have a
Oscar
clue where I'm going.
2223 taxi to and hold short of runway 30 right via taxiway Quebec Papa Papa 1.
Gate
Contact
126.
tower on 123.675 when ready.
How do I even find these things? They're not on my map.
Gate 126 using taxiway Sierra Mike Whiskey cross runway 4 Whiskey Charlie cross runway 12 right Charlie Alpha Delta.
Yeah, we'll
Quebec,
just park
Big Oil
anywhere.
42069er.
Taxi to and hold short runway 30 right via taxiway Quebec Papa Papa 1 generic 223.
And quickly cross our runway.
Ground Air Shuttle 6330 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Oh god,
Shuttle
commit.
6330 taxi to and hold short of runway 30 left via taxiway Bravo Alpha to Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 126.7 when ready.
Let's, this looks like absolute crap. Perfect. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the stream. Should be able to do that just fine, though. Why did this move over? You don't go there. That still looks pretty bad, gotta say. Oh, we'll go to the next one. Must be snow. Snow looks pretty bad, I guess. We'll just find any gate and park. Or any parking spot. Looks like there's some up here. Speed racer. Got places to be, I guess. Right up here, there's a spot. No lines on the ground that I can see since it's all snowy out. Oh yeah, this is the perfect spot for a small plane like this. Right up. Let's park right in the red zone. That's what red means, right? Stop here. Cool. Oh, let's shut down. Shut down the definitely proper way by headed right for the off button, which was somewhere around here. Ooh. We know that these do the engines. Yes, that was definitely what I was supposed to do. Battery. We got some sort of completed screen. That's cool. Never ended a flight with one of those. No takeoffs. That's weird. Oh no, definitely had a takeoff. It was just in the wrong direction. Or, actually, I don't think it was in the wrong direction. I think it was just unauthorized. Back to the main menu. Okay, we're gonna do some tutorials now. For about an hour. World map. No, not world map. Back to home. Flight training. General aviation. Fundamentals of flight management. That should be the one I'm looking for. Attitude plus power equals performance. In this training session, you will explore the core fundamentals of flying, learn the main attitudes of flight, change pitch attitude to control speed, adjust the power to control the rate of climb/descent. Okay, 7 minutes. Normal turn is up to 30% of bank. When switching to a descent attitude, remember to reduce the power first to avoid overspeeding your engine. Use the instrument camera to take a closer look at your instruments. Alright. Oh, I'm just going to start in the sky. Okay.
Today we're
Oh.
talking about attitudes of flight, how your plane is oriented relative to the horizon. If you look outside, you can see the cockpit is just about 4 inches
I'm an
below
owl.
the horizon line. We're flying straight with a decent rate of speed. This is the cruise attitude. Let's see how it reads on your instruments.
Okay. I am seeing all sorts of stuff. I guess this one. Oh. There we go. Control 1. The focus
Take
on
a look
instruments.
at the attitude indicator. As the name
Yep.
implies, it shows your current attitude. The white line is the horizon, with the sky above and the ground below. That orange
Okay.
element in the middle, aligned with the horizon, that's your plane. Just like we saw outside, our current attitude reads pretty much straight and level. Okay, now let's see how much power the engine's generating. Check your tachometer. Looks like we're pushing around 2,300 revolutions per minute. Combined, attitude and engine RPMs translate to aircraft performance,
Where do we see this?
which leads us to your airspeed indicator.
Tachometer. I'm still lost on the
Now, last
tachometer.
but not least, check your altimeter.
That one
To
is
figure out
this
your
one.
altitude, you always want to read the small needle first. That's how many thousands of feet up you are. Then on to the big needle for the hundreds. With our current
6,000.
attitude and power output, we're holding a speed
800.
of 90 knots and a stable altitude of 6,000 feet.
Oh, that's on 0. Okay.
But that's about to change.
Yes,
Take the
like a
stick
clock.
when you're ready.
What stick? Press 11? Oh.
Pull back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2 inches. Make sure you don't pitch up too much, or the angle will be too steep to create lift. And without enough lift, we'll stall. Alright, go full throttle and start climbing. Welcome to the climb attitude. See how it shows up on your attitude indicator and
Yep.
tachometer? According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed even at full throttle, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. Okay, before we go on, let's get back to a cruise attitude. Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then throttle back down to 2,300 RPMs.
Where are my RPMs? I guess that's this? No, that's a clock. Just below horizon. Throttle down to... 2,300. I don't see it.
Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then throttle back down to 2,300 RPMs. Nice job. We're now set up with the same
I didn't even do
attitude and
that.
power we had at the top of our lesson.
I can't find the,
Start by reducing your RPMs to
RPM.
1,800. Then drop the plane's nose a bit further below the horizon. Then drop the plane's nose a bit further below the horizon.
I can see the throttle. Oh, is that it? There it
As
is.
expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is
It's all the way over
decreasing,
there.
while our speed is picking up. Why don't you get us back to a cruise attitude, and we'll hit the last part of our lesson.
2300. Oh, way too high.
There
That's
we
roughly
go.
23.
Now that we know how to cruise, climb, and descend, let's talk about the turn attitude. Gently pull the yoke left or right to start rolling the plane. If you take a look outside, you can see how our attitude's changed, but you can also check your instruments for the details. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay.
At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. Use them to control your roll. Notice the more you turn, the more you need to pull back on the yoke to maintain altitude. When you're rolling out, you'll need to do the opposite. Roll and push at the same time. The more you know about the main attitudes of flight, the closer you get to that
think I got
pilot
too
state
low.
of mind. So keep practicing, and whenever you're done, pass me the controls.
Control Alt X.
Thanks, I've got control now. Well done.
Okay, that was pretty useless. Sure, let's go back to the training menu. What was I having trouble looking for? I think the autopilot. So we gotta find the autopilot training or whatever. Takeoff and level flight. That's something I had a problem with. $55 knots, 75 for takeoff. In this plane, I think. I don't think that works for every plane. Like a Boeing could take off at 55 knots. Maybe. Probably not.
There's an old saying I like. A mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere.
That's a dumb saying.
Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today.
Yeah.
Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position. The rudder pedals should make steering the plane pretty easy.
A little faster. Who's that? Kim, thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? You're just in time for really just taking a look at how to properly fly the plane. Not doing anything
All right,
super
let's do
exciting
this.
over here.
Apply full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Okay, full power.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots. Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. And we're airborne.
Yep.
Focus on flying straight. Use Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time.
75 knots. Apparently I can just do that. $75. Didn't use flaps at all for that, because that's improper. 5,500 feet. Is what we're aiming for.
5,500 feet. A nice, safe altitude for part 2 of our lesson. Straight and level flight. First step here is adjusting our attitude. We're in a cruise attitude, pushing max power. To stay level at our target altitude, let's start by easing the throttle back to 1,800 RPMs.
1,800 RPM, hey? Keep going down, come on. Oh, that's increasing.
Probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. If you feel our pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make rough changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke, then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude.
This is something I did not have.
That's the key to straight and level
Or
flight.
did not think about.
It saves you from constantly pushing or pulling on the yoke. And that gives you more time to enjoy the ride. If you want more practice using the trim, go for it. Whenever you're ready to pass the controls, I'll be here.
I need to find the trim. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. There we go. Come on. Whenever I turn, it takes it off of, There we go. Oh, probably because I'm not doing this, I'm doing this with the controller. Hold on, I'm sure I can fix that. Controls. Is that a thing? How do you spell it? Yikes. MISC, instruments, camera, autopilot, autopilot. Brakes, flight control, there we go. So that's what I have it set to. Rudder left. Oh, that's why. Flight control surfaces, that is what I was doing. Okay. There's the elevator axis. I need rudder axis left. Axis right. Clear. I don't know how that's not registering as an axis, but okay, that's why. That's gonna be a pain because if I slightly press it, it's gonna fully press, I think. Okay, extending, decrease, increase. What I'm looking for is elevator trim. Set elevator trim. If I do it here, validate, and there. Validate. That should work pretty well. So the problem with this is still going to mess with the elevator trim. Elevator axis. There we go. That should do it. Now I can get rid of it on here. And hopefully that fixes all the problems. Now I got rid of the rudder because I wanted to, that should be not flight controls, but camera. Not slew mode. Oh. Camera mode switches. I'm gonna click this in. Validate that. Toggle drone. Not now. Cockpit camera. We're looking for these. View, pitch, and yaw. Pitch, I believe. Yaw. Oh. Okay. We'll just have to see that later. Now we're out of cockpit. We want external. Reset external. That's fine. Oh, I still gotta change these, clear them. There we go. View axis. This was yaw axis, yes. And pitch. That. Yes, that looks right. The only problem I'm gonna have now is cockpit. I didn't clear any of these. Clear, validate. Clear, validate. Clear, validate. Clear, and validate. Okay. All right. Apply and save, and we're gonna see how that looks. Ah, that's backwards. Okay. That is not okay at all. Camera. Reverse. And external. And reverse. That should work. Oh, now these are reversed. Or were they reversed before? Fixed one, but there's a problem with the other now. those have to be reversed too? That's weird. And external, reverse, apply. Let's see. Preset manager. Oh, I can just add a preset. Cool. Okay, that is all looking proper. Feels a little weird. But I'm sure that's how it should be. It went the opposite way when I did this. Would that be odd? Yeah, it would be. Caesar King, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? We're just doing some flight sim today. So if I do this... Oh yeah, that's nose down. That's nose up. Okay. And this. Yes. This is proper. Okay, so we should be able to fly nice and level. That's down, so this is up. Ah, that's gonna be such, like, doing an hour flight where I have to manage the throttle instead of elevator trim. That is no more of that. Okay, we're gonna find somewhere nice to fly from. Test all this new control scheme out. Ah, that's so exciting. Woo! Alright, world map. Let's check out... it's getting dark. What game is this? This is Flight Simulator 2020. Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you get Xbox Game Pass, it is included. If you don't have a throttle and actual joystick for it, the controls are a bit weird to set up on a controller. You don't have preset controls, you have to do it by hand. Where are we gonna go? Probably Victoria. I like Victoria. That's nice to fly around in. We'll go from Victoria all the way up to, or down to, let's go to Seattle. Seattle International. Says arrival. How long is that flight? It's a 20-minute flight. That'll be good enough to see how things are going to fly. See how it's gonna feel. Yeah, I think we'll still do the Cessna. We're gonna make it a little longer by, instead of going from a runway, we'll go from a small gate. And we'll fly. Oh, this whole time I've had the controls set up wrong. That's funny. I installed this game on a regular hard drive, not a solid state, so it takes a little longer to load things, but my solid state is running out of room, so I have to do that for some of these bigger games. I think it's like 120 gigabytes for this game. Oh, apparently the weather's pretty bad here. VFR map, we don't need that. Actually, we don't need that on screen at all. We can put it off on our second display there. Cool. And I'm just going to zoom into it a bit so I can actually see what's going on. Now we'll start up our checklist. There it is. Before starting the engine, let's see if I remember this. We did this last time. before starting the engine, we got our parking brake is set. It definitely is. I don't remember where it is, though. Kind of just sped through that one. Parking brake, where are you? What's this one? Flaps. Oop. Things are opposite here. Annie, thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. We got our engine buttons. Where's my parking brake? It's definitely in here somewhere. Cabin pressure. Battery. Ooh, a button. Yoke visibility. Oh, nice, good. I don't even want that. Battery. Oh, parking brake's down here. So that is set. Power levels. Or levers, idle. Generator switches. On. That's here? No. I can't remember. I know we want master battery on. Avionics master switch. Dispatch. Oh. Perfect. So this is, we're going to do the eval.
Parking brake.
Set.
Power levers. Idle.
Down. Yeah.
Generator switches.
Ah, that's
Battery switch. On.
good.
Avionics master switch.
Well, at least I had everything ready.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Okay, starting the engine. Right engine starter button. That's down here. Right engine starter. Here we go. Right engine starter, push that. This is the engine stop and run. That's when N2 equals 20%. I don't know where to check that. Oh, right here. Okay. Cool, so that's gonna go up to 20. Next one, that's left. Wait for 20% up here. That's the N2%. Once it hits 20, we start the second engine. There we go.
Right engine starter button.
Ground Big Boy
Oh, gosh.
42069er requesting push.
Let's just autocomplete page because I already did all this.
Right engine starter button.
42069er. Pushback request accepted.
Right engine run / stop button. Run when N2 equals 20%. ITT and N1.
Yeah, we got one more. This one just has to hit 20. That's where it kind of evens out. We'll tick that.
Monitor.
That's
Left
fine.
engine start.
Already done. Page complete. After starting the engine, we do the avionics master switch.
Turn next taxiway.
Up to on. Okay. Eval.
Avionics master switch.
Lights.
On. Lights.
There. Also, navigation, taxi,
Parking brake.
off.
Release.
Okay, we're getting taxied. And that's our whole checklist. Ready to go, pretty much.
Pasco 90342. Turn next taxiway.
Ground Big Boy 042069er, requesting the end of pushback.
Thank you.
Big Boy 042069er, request to end pushback received.
Alright.
Ground Big Boy 042069er, request taxi for departure to the south with Quebec. Big Boy 042069er, taxi to and hold short of runway 9er via taxiway
Runway
off
9.
runway 3 Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 121.9er when ready.
Okay, runway 9 is...
Turn next taxiway.
Oh my gosh, that's so far away.
Taxiing hold short runway 9er, using taxiway cross runway 3 Charlie Alpha, Big Boy 042069er.
Okay, let's get that up because that was a lot of instruction. I'm going to pop that out too so I can see that one as well. I need a third screen here, that's what I need. How do we do this? There we go. So what we're going to do is taxi to cross runway 3. Yeah, I see it. So which way do we got to turn here? Oh, that's going to be a pain. Yeah, just as I suspected, if I even slightly hold down that trigger, it just fully turns that, so that's going to be a bit touchy. We'll try not to use that too much. So we're going to go runway 3, across that. Ooh, not too much power. Parking brake is off. Come on, let's go. 20%? That'll get us moving. So we gotta pretty much turn 180 degrees here. And then we'll cross runway 3, which is right now directly behind us. Okay, there we go, we'll head right on up here. Pretty much follow this truck. Wonder if he's leading us. Probably not. What's this other truck doing? It's kind of in the way. So we gotta look out for other aircrafts. Make sure there are none coming through. All good. Oh yeah, this guy looks like he's leading us. Right across. Oh no, he is not leading us. Because we don't go down that runway, we go down runway 9. Still good. Okay. Look at that, we're doing it. I'm like a real pilot. Okay, so we don't go onto this runway, we make a turn here. Gonna slow down quite a bit. We probably turn down our power quite a bit as well. Down to like 10%. I do want GPS tracking so that this remains center. And we're gonna hold short of runway 9. So right up here is runway 9. Directly ahead of us, but we want to go to the other end of it. I'm not sure if this vehicle is going to be in the way here. Oh yeah, it is. I don't know what it's doing sitting on the runway like this. Or on the taxiway. So there is a plane out there. I don't know if it took off or what. If it's coming in for a landing, but we might have to wait for that one. Worst case scenario, it'll be a couple minutes. It's only a 22-minute flight we're doing, so that would be perfectly fine. Okay. Request that takeoff clearance.
Tower Big Boydo 42069er, ready at runway 9er south departure.
Big Boydo 42069er, cleared for takeoff runway 9er south departure approved.
Perfect. That's all we needed. Just clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway 9er Big Boydo 42069er.
Come on. 20%. You gotta give it 20%. I have a feeling the wind's gonna be pretty bad. Had to use the brakes there to get a sharp enough turn in. Okay, we got our takeoff clearance, so I guess we can just go for it. Line it up. Let's get centered there.
Tower Jazz 8069er, 10 miles west inbound ILS runway 9er approach.
Could have a sketchy takeoff. It looks like we're taking off into the wind, so that's good. We'll just do a little stop like they do in every airplane I've ever had. And here we go.
Cleared ILS runway 9er approach Jazz 8069er.
Ooh, that was a really bad takeoff. Didn't realize how short the runway was. Oops.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay, we don't want to be overspeed.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Big Boydo 42069er, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Continue self-departure.
42069er, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
What speed are we headed up to?
42069er, frequency change. Victoria, approach Big Boydo 42069er, in time census C25C 4 miles, east of Victoria 3,900 feet. Request clearance to transition, Charlie airspace.
Big Boydo 42069er, Victoria approach. Squawk 4561.
Squawk 4561 Big Widow 42069er.
Big Boydo 42069er, radar contact 5 miles southeast of Victoria, 3,600 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Okay. Don't need our flaps.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Big Widow 42069er.
Okay, let's throttle down quite a bit.
Overspeed.
'Cause we're overspeed again.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
What did it say we need?
Overspeed.
3,600 feet.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Let's turn the engines right off then.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Just trying to get back.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Good, good, good. 3,500 we're going for. Let's go up to 3,500.
You're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Iguayo 42069er. Clippy approach Iguayo 42069er. In type Cessna C25C11 miles southwest of Whiskey Alpha 09er. Request, flight following. Iguayo 42069er with the approach. Squawk 5625. Squawk 5625. Iguayo 42069er.
Let's go up to 42%. That should get us what we want here. Still going 3,500.
Copy Iguayo 42069er. With the approach, Iguayo 42069er. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Iguayo 42069er with the approach. Clear through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace. Iguayo 42069er.
Ah, come on. Looking somewhat alright here. Okay, we're going too high. Trying to find the sweet spot now. I think 27 is where we're wanting to be. But let's put it down to 25. There we go. Now back up to 27. Nope. It looks pretty icy. Cold weather, I guess. How's it looking here? Yeah, we're just above the horizon. Let's turn back into our line. Let's take a look at some of our systems here. Pilot fan, climate control, fuel transfer, cockpit temp, oxygen control, oxygen supply, oxygen masks, pressure control, fabric reset, ignition manual, emergency brake, ice protection, there we go. Cool. We're up at 4,300 already, hey? Oops. We want to be a lot lower than 4,300. Okay, that's what we want at this speed. Okay, we're way off. need to turn this way quite a lot. Still need to go this way. We are way off course, honestly. There we go. What were we given? 1 WA9. We got 2 WA1 coming up. Oh, we still got quite a long distance to travel here. Apparently, 2,300 feet is our height we should be at, though. We're about halfway. Oh, Jesus. Apparently I have absolutely no control when I take my mouse off the screen, so that's a thing. Okay, let's get down to 300? 2,300, yep.
Overspeed.
Let's bring our flaps down, that'll fix our speed.
Landing gear.
Nope.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
2,800. $26. Trying to get lower, so this is working perfectly fine. Let's go down to 36% and see if we can keep a decent speed at 26% engine. We don't need to raise. Okay, 23, yep. Just gotta keep reminding myself, 2,300 is the altitude we're going for here. Okay, perfect. And we're starting to climb, so that's not perfect. We hit 2,300, didn't go below. This is much easier than holding the elevation with a stick. Here we go. Okay.
119er decimal 2 Big Boy 42069er. Seattle approach Big Boy 42069er 2,200 feet.
Big Boy 42069er, Seattle approach, continuous plan.
Okay.
QNH 29er decimal 49er.
Okay, we're doing pretty decent on our speed, kind of holding that steady-ish. We're coming up on the airport. We're about, yeah, we're just over halfway through our trip. Yeah. We might even be 3/4 of the way through our trip, honestly. Starting to diverge from the flight path there. Go back up to 2,000 feet. We're getting a little low. Or at least I'm having no trouble with the trim this time and the height and everything we're doing.
Victoria 42069er, contact Seattle approach on 127.1.
Okay.
127.1 from Victoria 42069er. Seattle approach, Victoria 42069er, 1,900 feet.
Big Oil 42069er, Seattle approach, continue as planned. QNH 29er.49er.
Continuing as planned. QNH 29-49. I wonder if I can see that somewhere. Nope. Continue as planned. We're just gonna continue as planned then. Gonna raise up a bit. Bring our vertical speed up. I should make the D-pad all my fine controls so I'm not tapping the stick at all. Okay. Seattle approach, that's what we're contacting now.
1,900 feet. Victoria 42069er, Seattle approach, continue as planned. QNH 29er.50.
I don't know what QNH is. Are these like waypoints that I should be looking for, or... I have no cues that I can see. Any nautical height. Is that what the QNH is? And it's telling me, somebody's slewing. Oh no, I took my mouse off the screen in the middle of a turn. Oops. I just saw the weirdest slew mode on the VFR. Honestly, Barry, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of trying to make sense of it. I just got the controls figured out so that I am not controlling the trim for my up and down on the joystick. Or not joystick. Yeah, technically that's a joystick. I'm using a controller, by the way, so you can tell how serious I am about this. Just turned it off of manually controlling the trim. Now I have it set on the D-pad as my trim control. So I have a little bit more of a fine control on that. I can just tap it. We're losing altitude. Almost alarmingly, so let's adjust that a little bit. I got all my ATC communication on my second screen over there, as well as my VFR. So if you wonder why I'm looking off screen, that's why. Back up to 1900, that is about good, and 27% trim is kind of my goal here. I could probably turn the engine down and get even better, but Feel is field elevation, height above the ground. I fly VFR. Yeah, I got my VFR on the other screen there. Feel is field elevation, height above the ground.
Seattle Tower, Victoria,
That's the...
420
I'm just going off of the
69
altitude.
1 miles northwest with India to land.
And I am dropping a ton of altitude again.
Delta 701, turn next taxiway. Victoria 42069er, Seattle Tower. Enter less traffic, runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right.
29er decimal 5, 7 wind 113 at 17.
34 right. Okay, I found that one. That's pretty far off.
Traffic runway 34 right, Victoria with 42069er.
Am I a pilot? Not even close.
Delta 701, turn next taxiway.
If I was a pilot, oh my god. I don't know how I would have gotten my flying license, because this is... I don't know a single thing.
Here 222016 miles, southwest inbound ILS runway 34 right approach.
That wasn't for me.
Horizon Air 2220 Seattle Tower. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. CLN 829er decimal 5, 7 wind
I'm
113
still
at
pretty
17.
low here.
Delta 7,
That could have been from the turn, though.
on 122.275. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach, Horizon Air 2220.
Okay, now I'm gaining altitude. I think 28% trim is the sweet spot here. Request touch and go? No, no, no. We're just gonna leave it. Took me 4 years to get my wings. Oh god. I have a friend who's actually getting his pilot's license. I believe he's still doing that. It was a while ago that I last talked to him. But yeah, I can understand that it would take a long time. You're kind of in charge of a lot of people's lives. It's not something I really want to do, I think. Yeah, no, I actually have no idea what I want to do, so who knows, maybe I will end up as a pilot. I like the flight sim, but yeah, as I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. We can land 3-4 right. Okay. I'm just, yeah, that's the airport over there. I'm gonna put the VFR back on screen. So we're headed for 3-4 right over here. And we are, where are we? We're right here. We might be a little far out. We're pretty iced up too. But I think we're at a pretty decent height right now for a landing. What's our bank at right now? I don't want to go too much more.
SkyWest Tree 509er exit runway with naval.
Oh, I can't even tell. I think we're coming close to 30 though. Oh, we're gonna overshoot this by quite a bit. Do some unrealistic stuff just to line back up.
Stall.
Okay. That'll put us on the right track. Let's turn down our engines. And there we can even out. I fly EV Eurostar. C-42. Holy, that is a, an airplane. I don't know what most of that means, honestly. Things are getting a bit skippy here. Going in for our... Let's turn down the engines a lot more. Do some GPS tracking. And zoom in.
500.
Oh, we're way too high. Yeah, let's take out the landing gear. Way, way too high.
Cleared ILS runway tree. Full right approach Alaska. 62 tree.
Turn the flaps up. Damn, this is skippy. This airport must be one of those handcrafted ones.
Seattle Tower, SkyWest tree. 60214 miles. Southwest inbound ILS runway tree.
Flaps
full right
all the
approach.
way. Come on.
SkyWest tree. 602 Seattle Tower. Cleared ILS runway tree.
Oh, this is bad.
QNH
Oh, we might have it.
61083 at 22.
Oh. Here we go. Come on. Oh, that was a bit of a tail whip, but touch it down nice and easy. Yeah, it was, all of that was pretty bad. But one of my better landings. And I'm still trying to get those controls just right. I guess we can just turn off here. Oh, nope. No, we can't. That was, didn't brake hard enough. Just go up to the next one. Yep, will do. Let's get that VFR back up, because... There we go. Yeah, don't mind my tail fin there, just way off to the side when we don't need it that hard off. I have no control over the amount of turning my tail does. Okay. Tune to ground on what? 122275? There it is. I need to know where I'm going. Request taxi to parking.
Ground Miguel 42069er, request taxi to parking.
Big Oil 42069er, taxi to General Aviation Parking by Taxiway Alpha.
Not a clue what that means.
Taxi to General Aviation Parking using Taxiway Alpha, Miguel 42069er.
SkyWest 3509er, hold position, caution, the generic on upwind.
Okay. Using taxiway A. General aviation parking. I think that's down here. I think we're just parking all these planes.
Hold position, SkyWest 3509er. SkyWest 3509er, hold position,
Okay.
caution, the generic on final.
Now I just find a parking spot, I guess. Pretty much anywhere, right?
Hold position, SkyWest 3509er.
Park all the way at the back. We could probably cut the engines a lot sooner than that. Ooh, getting a little close to this boyo. Oh, actually. That was pretty good. Why not? Alright, let's get back in here and start clicking around and shut things down a completely improper way, I'm sure. I wonder if we have a checklist for... After starting engine. Yeah, we don't have a checklist for shutting it off. Battery off. Engine. There. We do have a big button somewhere. Yeah. Engines here. There we go. That was a takeoff, one in the day, landing, one in the day. my total, 28 takeoffs and 9 landings. That's not a very good, oh, we did 4 takeoffs at night. What do we do? Operational condition time. We've done 11 hours during the day, 29 hours during the night. I am just learning how to play the game. Should have a checklist for shutdown. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't showing there. Total time of flight. I have flown for 12 hours and only just now am I actually trying to fly properly. I think most of it... Oh yeah, I did an 8-hour flight and just treated it as a screensaver for my living room TV. Yeah. Well, back to main menu. That was a good flight. I gotta do some cleaning up on my house before my girlfriend gets home, so we're gonna end the stream here. Thanks everyone for coming by. Thanks Barry for, well, the advice. Definitely need to work on my landings, that's for sure. Hope to see you again in the next stream or any after. If you want to get any notifications, anyone coming by, just hit that bell icon and you get notified whenever I go live. I usually go live during the week, but sometimes I don't. Barry, thanks for the like, and